Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? Welcome to It's Obvious Gaming. This is our Ubisoft E3 2018 post-conference discussion. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. You can check out our other discussions for all the other conferences that we've already done this week. We still have Sony's coming later tonight, so be sure to check that out. And also be sure to like and comment down below to get involved with the It's Obvious community. But Jacob, with all that out of the way, what do you think about Ubisoft's press conference?
Um, I enjoyed it a lot. There were a lot of, well, I shouldn't say a lot. There were a few titles that really got me excited, and one that kind of surprised me in a good way. So, what about you?
Okay. It was fine. I'm
I know you're
disappointed.
disappointed for sure about one thing that
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
happen.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. Let's just. Well, I guess we'll just go through everything and just talk about it then. So they started with Just Dance. Do you have anything to say about Just Dance?
Uh, Absolutely nothing. I mean, I kind of enjoyed the performance. I thought it was okay. I didn't think it was unnecessary or just didn't fit kind of like the Bethesda one, but
Yeah. I mean,
I don't
we
know.
knew we knew they were gonna do it. They always do
Yeah,
it.
they do it every year.
Yeah. Beyond Good
They
and
didn't.
Evil.
Did they show gameplay for not Just Cause, Just Dance this year? I don't think they
I
did.
don't think they did. I kind of zoned out anyways, but I don't think they ever showed anyways. It's just kind of the standard thing they do. They come out and dance and show the title. So
Okay.
cool. Beyond Good and Evil came after that. In that trailer, we saw that Jade is back, which she was the main protagonist in the first game, and
Okay.
her partner Paige, the pig, he is back as well. And yeah, the trailer looks cool. We saw a little bit of alpha gameplay.
Yep. Live action trailer.
Yeah, who came out? I know who it is. I'm blanking on his name though.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt. He came out. He has a thing called Hit Record, which is like a community collaboration where you can get your, I think either your artwork or your music inside of the game,
Yep.
um, which is interesting. Jacob, when is this game coming out?
Yeah. Good God, early 2020s,
I think
I would
it.
say.
I think it'll
Next
definitely.
gen.
I think earliest it'll be the end of this console generation, but
Mhm.
if I have a feeling it's not even this generation. If they want to do what they're trying to do, because this game looks ambitious as hell.
Oh yeah.
I don't see how this is going to be on current.
And plus, you got to think like if they're reaching out to the community to kind of help them create the game and shape the world, that's going to take time in itself for people just to make things and come up with ideas.
Yeah,
And that's
yeah,
before that's even made into the game.
yeah. I think this game's really far away. I'm definitely looking forward to it though. I think the first Beyond Good and Evil is a really fantastic game. I enjoyed it a lot when I played it
Yeah.
so many years ago, and this one looks really interesting. So it's
Yeah.
just
I wouldn't mind them just kind of piecemealing us little bits and pieces every year, though. I kind of
yeah,
like seeing how it's building.
yeah. No,
And
I
it's
do
not
too.
like I'm like, really wishing this game was here now. Like I can wait
Hmm.
for it. But
No,
cause I mean, it has my interest, but
for sure.
it's not like, God, I gotta play it now.
Yeah,
Like,
for sure. Cool. So yeah, that looked cool. The Siege, 35 million players.
they mostly just talked about like the esports league they're
Yeah,
doing or something, and then what else? There was like a documentary about esports or
uh huh.
something they're doing.
I thought I kind of zoned out on this one. I was washing dishes in the background while I watched this conference, and
Mhm.
I thought they said they dropped something that was coming out tonight or an update in
Yeah,
the near
I think there's like
future.
two more operatives or
Yeah,
something. I don't really
I know.
know.
I bought the year three pass, so whatever it is, I'm looking forward to it. I haven't played Siege in a while,
Hmm.
due to just me trying to get through my backlog. But I love Siege. It's a great game.
Says they're up to 35 million players.
Yeah,
That's pretty
that's
good.
really cool, especially from where that game started out. Just how I like how Ubisoft really
Hmm.
sticks with these games like For Honor and Rainbow
Yeah.
Six, and just keeps pushing them forward. And they have that niche community that sticks with it, and it just gets better and better. So more people come in. I think that's really cool. Um, After that, we had Trials Rising, new Trials game.
It's coming on the Switch.
Yeah, those are fun. Uh, After that, we saw more of the Division 2, and
Indeed.
I'm glad they actually went into a little bit of detail of what this game was. They didn't just show what we initially saw at Microsoft's press conference, but actions have impact. They talked about the some specializations were at the end of the campaign. You can choose between
this
3
really
different
has me
specializations.
interested.
Yeah, that
kind of reminds me of like Final Fantasy, that MMO you play, where there's like you have your class, but then you like evolve into something else.
Oh yeah,
or you
exactly.
specialize into something, you know.
Yeah. That lacked a lot, especially in vanilla, just standard division. I don't know how they progressed with in-game with updates or DLC after its initial release, because like I said in one of our other discussions, that we pretty much just played it the first month or two of its release, so the in-game was lacking a ton in that game. It's just running around in the dark zone pretty much.
Yeah, I think that was it back then. It was just the dark zone.
Yeah, so that's cool to have these specializations to pick after the campaign that lead you into in-game, powerful weapons that complement these specializations. You can unlock exclusive versions of these skills as well.
I think you unlock new abilities too.
So that's
8-player. Oh, sorry, I'll let you go through your checklist.
Yeah, that was 8-player raids, which people have really been wanting.
Yeah, this is a good.
Type
this
of
is good.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. I'll be interested to see.
It's gonna kind of allow like a hardcore community to develop in the division, and I think that's gonna be really awesome.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what raids are gonna look like in the division. Like, are there gonna be puzzles incorporated, or just with their grounded setting of the division, how weird they can get with these raids. So definitely interested to see that.
It'd be really cool to like fight maybe potential robot bosses or something, like maybe like a big drone or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to
maybe.
think what they can do to be creative.
I remember the end of Division, just the story mode. The final boss fight was a helicopter.
Yeah.
But that was as crazy as they got in that game. So I'm definitely interested to see what they do with that. Maybe they'll put a new spin on it that we haven't even thought about or anything. But yeah, really cool. 3 DLC episodes in the first year, completely free, which is
awesome.
So freaking
cool. Holy shit.
Yeah,
I mean, you got to assume that it's going to have microtransactions to offset that, right?
Yeah, I'm sure there'll be cosmetic things and stuff, but I wouldn't bet on there to be any loot boxes or anything like that. It seems like everybody's made it very clear this E3 that they're.
I mean, that's a pretty big blow to Bungie and Destiny, because they just introduced their annual pass for their announcement. That's going to be another $30.
That's true, dude. I didn't even think about that. Think about that. That's a good point. Yeah, I think Division. I think people are, with the whole Destiny fiasco, people are probably looking
elsewhere,
looking forward to that game, more willing to give that game a second chance, because the Division really did turn around, and unlike Destiny, they're probably going to build upon what they changed in the Division, instead of reverting back or just completely omitting a bunch of stuff like Destiny 2 did.
I mean, that's kind of what happened the first time, like you said, with Division 2. Like, there was nothing there, and people just left. They went back to Destiny or whatever they wanted to play, you know?
Yeah.
But I was going to say something. I was also going to mention that on top of that, Anthem's DLC is also free.
So, it is? Okay.
So Bungie might be in a tough spot here.
Yeah, I'll be interested
to see what happens.
I mean, the Destiny content drop that they did last week, all that stuff looked really awesome, but
I haven't spoken to you about it. I guess we haven't really had a chance.
Yeah, it looks really cool. I'm interested in it.
Got bows in the game now. That's cool.
Yeah, but I'll probably try that out because it's coming out before Anthem and before Division. But
or Spider-Man.
Yeah, but if they were just for that type of game, but if all these games were coming out at the same time, I would probably be more willing to try out Anthem and Division than going back to Destiny. But
I got you.
But yeah, Division looks really badass. After that, we have Skull and Bones. I'm gonna be honest with you, Jacob. I could not give less of a crap about this game.
Still don't care about it.
They took my least favorite part of Black Flag and made a whole game about it. So I could not care less about this game. And I have even less interest in it when they boarded the other ship and it was just a cutscene. And so it's 100% all ship combat. I do not care about this game.
I like that they went to the effort to show that you actually do have an AI or a character, an avatar. I guess I should say. it's still obviously not exactly what I want. I've talked several times about how I just want to be a pirate and then like have a ship be my, my vessel. I don't want my ship to be my character, and that's it.
That's what
I've said
Sea
that
of
many times.
Thieves is for, man.
You're right.
Yeah,
What am I thinking?
that game already exists.
But I'm gonna keep my eye on this game because I think it could be good, but I'm still unsure. It's just some things that I don't know if I'm going to enjoy or not.
I hear you.
So, but yeah, it's gonna be a shared world. I did think the whole like what was it the Italian ship that came in that took like 4 different pirates to take down. I thought that was pretty cool. But
Yeah.
that's kind of from Assassin's Creed 2, Black Flag. Except that, that's just a single player game. So
Yeah.
it was just cool that there's powerful ships.
Yeah, for
As a
sure.
comparison.
For sure. After that, we have the Elijah Wood game.
Mhm.
Forgive me if I pronounce this wrong. Transference? Is that what it's
I think
called?
I think it's just transference.
Okay, because I thought I typed it correctly, but Lord knows what my phone auto-corrected it to.
Yeah, it's transference.
Yeah. Interested in this game. I really like horror-ish VR, weird VR things. Like Resident Evil 7 in VR was really awesome. I love screaming in VR. So hopefully this is something pretty creepy in VR. So it looked like it from that trailer. So looks pretty
Yeah,
cool,
so
I guess.
I guess like the idea is you see what other people see or something.
Yeah, something about other
It
people's
looks like it's just experiences. I
subconscious.
don't know if you actually play
Yeah.
anything. They kind of made it sound like you don't actually do anything. I don't
Huh.
know.
Interesting. I'll have to watch that again. Like I said, I was
Yeah.
things I weren't 100% interested in. I was more interested in washing my dishes. But anywho, after that, we saw Starlink. I had a prediction due to, well, I guess it wasn't my prediction. I saw a link saying that they were going to ditch the toys, and looks like they're not. They're
Yeah,
sticking
I
with
guess
it,
not.
and it's coming out in October, and Star Fox is in Starlink. How do you
Yeah,
feel about that,
it's pretty cool.
Jacob? Yeah.
Um, it will most certainly help this game sell better on Switch, I imagine.
Yeah.
Um, I don't really have much more to say. It's not really something that I'm too interested in.
Uh-huh. I think that'll help with the
It,
toys too. Having a Star,
yeah.
I don't know what his R wing or X wing. No, that's Star Wars. His
You're talking
ship,
about
if it
Fox's
has,
ship?
yeah, his ship, just
Yeah.
having it as a toy, that's pretty cool.
I
People
mean, they had to
probably more
find some
likely to
way to
buy
get
that.
Miyamoto in the conference this year, right?
Yeah. I thought they were gonna drop a Smash announcement or something there with a
Yeah.
character, like the Rabbids or something in
Mhm.
Smash. That would have been
I
cool.
will give it one thing. I think it's kind of cool how you can just take different parts or weapons to the ship and just put them on, and then it's instantly on in the game. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
But there's a lot of pieces there.
Yeah, we're not gonna play it, so that's fine. For Honor, there you can get the starter edition free for from June 11th through 18th, at least on PC. I'm not sure about anything else. New expansion called Marching Fire. It's Warriors of the Woolen faction, 4 new fighters, new single player content, graphical update, and a new mode called Breach.
Yep.
Looks cool.
Yep. We got the Chinese now in it.
Yep. The Crew 2 open beta, June 21st. You can go ahead and download it now and play it when June 21st comes.
Sounds thrilled there.
Yeah, sorry. Pretty much the entire second half minus the final announcement just did not get me going at all.
Yeah. I might give Crew 2 a chance this time.
I don't know, man. After watching
what's going on.
Forza Horizon 4, that's way more my speed than the Crew. So
well, hey, you got the beta June 21st, so good time to try it out.
I might as well try it out. But unfortunately, they ended the conference with Assassin's Creed, which I'll just go ahead and get out of the way. Really bummed Splinter Cell was not announced. I thought 1,000% we were going to get a Splinter Cell announcement. They had Michael Ironside coming back for the Ghost Recon DLC. They were interviewing him, putting him in the spotlight. Yves Guillemot said last year that a Splinter Cell was in the works. So I guess that's fine. That at least I know they're working on something, but I really wanted to see a reveal here. I mean, we still have the Sony conference.
Yeah, it could happen.
It could happen. Would I bet any money on it at all? No, I'm not
Yeah.
expecting it to happen. That
You
just
would think that they would want to say something about it at their conference,
yeah, that
right?
I think that was the place. They typically end it with just something new. So really surprising that they didn't do it
Yep.
this year. So yeah, pretty disappointed, but we got something really good to end on. Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Um, I'm
The
very
first thing I wrote down was pretty. This game looks
yeah.
so beautiful.
I mean, you could say I was really outspoken on our podcast about how much I loved Origins and how Origins brought me back into the franchise. I thought it was becoming, very stale, just typical, Assassin's Creed comments. This is getting old, tired, played out. But
Yep.
Assassin's Creed Origins made it into an RPG. Stealth was actually viable for the first time in an Assassin's Creed series, which that's been my main complaint with the series is that there's no reason to do stealth. The stealth systems are not they're poorly implemented. I didn't like them, but Origins made it really fun to be stealthy in that game. So that brought me back in. The new combat system was awesome, and this looks like it takes all of that and just builds on top of that,
Yeah.
making it into just
Just
like
more of it,
yeah,
basically, in a new place.
yeah, like they said, making it into an epic RPG with dialogue choices, romance lines. I just saw that. I mean, in the
Mhm.
demo we saw there was an option that had a heart next to it, so I assumed there was going to be relationships or something. But I did see a
Yeah,
headline saying that there were going to be relationships in this game, so
that's cool.
that's really cool. I'm just going to kind of go through the list and we can talk
Yeah,
about it as I go. You can actually choose a character.
I think that's really cool.
No,
It's the
I
first time
completely
they've
agree.
done this.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, they've had, well,
I
they did
think
it in, what was it,
in
Syndicate? But you
Syndicate,
played both of
you
them.
had to play as both of them.
Yeah.
So that was cool. But in this one, you just pick one from the beginning, you stick with them till the very end. So
And I wonder if they're going to be like distinctly different, so that will like encourage multiple playthroughs. Maybe I don't know.
that would be cool. That's what I liked about Syndicate is Evie was more stealth based, whereas Jacob, I think that was his name,
Yeah,
was
Jacob.
more combat focused.
Okay.
So that I doubt it. They're probably the same, but that's cool to have that choice. It's Alexios and Cassandra. You share the bloodline of a Spartan hero. You carry his weapon. It's the broken spear of Leonidas. Looks like the spear has some magical properties to it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think those allow you to have abilities that you can actually map to face buttons now. It looked like you could upgrade them and unlock them in the skill tree. One of those being the Spartan kick, which of course everybody
Yeah.
is going to get. Those abilities just looked really impactful and pretty gruesome from that kick that sends people flying to just throwing the thing at somebody. Just looks very just those attacks look really visceral and just really cool looking, so I'm excited to play around with those.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Yeah. There's dialogue options, like I said. There's assigning skills to the face buttons, and at the very end, we saw what looked like a minotaur. So I guess there's going to be mythical creatures like Greek mythology creatures in this game.
Yeah.
They'll probably be like Origins. There were a few things in Origins. Granted, I never played the final DLC pack about the Curse of Pharaohs. I think that's what it was called. But
Mm-hmm.
there was a boss fight with a giant snake, but you were in like a hallucinogenic state, so it wasn't
Yeah.
real. So I wonder how they'll implement that in this game. And I was wondering about that too, with these almost magical abilities, how it's going to fit in story wise. Like maybe this spear has something to do with the apples of Eden to give you
Yeah.
some sort of magical ability. I feel like it would have to have something to do with that.
Mm-hmm.
Which, if that's the
Yeah.
case, that'll be
This would assume that gods were real in the Assassin's Creed universe, right?
Oh yeah,
If
there's
you had
like
that.
the whole Adam and Eve like first civilization and stuff. Yeah, we already know
Okay.
there are
Forgive me, I don't know
things like
much
that.
about AC lore.
Yeah. But just based on the short gameplay we saw, like you said, it graphically looks beautiful. Origins looked beautiful. It looks like there's more sea stuff, which
That got me excited.
is cool,
I
I
mean,
guess.
it's not a pirate ship, it's a boat.
Yeah, but there will be combat and stuff. So I'm fine as long as there's not like as long as half the game's not that, I'll be fine. But I'm
Yeah.
sure it isn't.
So how do you feel about the character not looking like an assassin really? They look like a Spartan.
I mean, I think he looks cool.
Yeah,
Did
I
he?
mean, I think it fits, obviously,
Yeah,
but
obviously. They might, as the story goes on, because they didn't say anything about assassins at all in
no,
this.
at all.
So I'll be extremely interested to see how they weave that in. And I did see a
Mhm.
leak a while ago. I'm probably not correctly saying what I read, but I thought it said something about you play the game growing up, you learn how to do parkour and things
Okay.
like that. Which it kind of might have given the illusion of that. It showed you as a child um, training and stuff, I think. So that would be cool if we could actually play that, because that's one thing I've always wanted in the Assassin's Creed series is to everybody we play as just knows how to run up the side of a wall and climb
Yeah.
stuff. So I would love to know how they actually learn how to do this stuff instead of just being blessed with the ability to do so.
Yeah.
Um, so that would be really cool. And yeah, just overall, dude, the trailer they showed before the gameplay, it's up my alley. Just all the Spartans, it looked like straight out of 300.
Yeah.
Even
There was
adding,
a cool, like, big, large-scale fighting scene at the end. I can't wait to do something like that.
yeah,
Just
it looked cool.
have a huge battle.
Yeah, the combat looked a little more tight than, or granted, it looks like Origins, but it looked um like a little more tight, more put together with these abilities that'll make the fights more varying, stuff like that. So yeah,
Mhm.
I'm very excited for this game. This is coming out October 5th, so not too far away.
No.
Something that we can play before Red Dead Redemption, Fallout, Call of
Call of Duty.
Duty, Battlefield, all that stuff. So I think that's a solid date, October 5th, beginning of that month. So
This fall is
plenty
going
of
to be a
time for that.
nightmare.
Yeah. Yeah, man, that's a crazy lineup, dude. We're gonna have Dragon Quest 11, which I know we didn't talk about the Square Enix press conference because we really didn't want
Yeah.
to, but that game looks really good. Then we have Spider-Man after that. Then we have Tomb Raider after that. Then we have Assassin's Creed after that. Battlefield, Call of Duty, Red Dead Redemption, Fallout after that. Just yeah, crazy fall.
Jeez.
And who knows? Maybe Sony's gonna drop something that randomly might
Yeah.
come out this holiday season.
Hmm.
So even if we just have what's coming out this fall, it's um, packed.
It's already scary.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's just with Red Dead and Fallout. Like, are you kidding me, dude? Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have zero life. Um,
Hmm.
so yeah, but very exciting. Assassin's Creed looks awesome. So just like the other conferences, what would you rank this, Jacob, on our letter grade scale?
Okay. So I gave. What did I give Bethesda? I think I gave them a B minus.
Uh huh.
I give this conference a B plus.
Wow, you thought this was a stronger showing than
I do.
Bethesda? Hmm.
I do. There are more titles here that I think I'm into than
Oh
the
wow.
Bethesda one.
Yeah, I would say 90% of the titles at here I wasn't necessarily interested in.
Mm.
Pretty much Assassin's Creed and The Division. I don't really count Beyond Good and Evil because, like I said, it's 30 years away.
Right.
Um, so yeah, but I'll give this one. I think I gave Bethesda a B plus.
You did,
I
yeah.
did. Okay, so I gave EA a C minus, or no, I gave EA a D plus. So I'm gonna give Ubisoft a C plus. I think
Wow.
in
So
between
rude.
worse than Bethesda, better than EA, um, better than Square Enix. Square Enix and EA are probably down there for me. But yeah, as everything we've seen so far, I think this is my second favorite conference behind Bethesda. Whoa, I completely forgot about Microsoft. I
No,
gave that a
no. Yeah.
I gave that an A.
I think we both gave A's for
Yeah,
that one.
gave it an A. So this is my third favorite conference in that. But anyways, please let us know what you thought down below in the comments. And like I said earlier, please
Please.
subscribe to the channel to check out our other E3 reaction videos. And you won't want to miss our podcasts each and every Monday at 12 a.m. We have another guy that does these with us, and
Some other guy.
some other dude who's actually at E3 right now. So he'll probably have some behind the scenes things that you won't want to miss. So please subscribe to the channel. And Jacob, I think that'll do it. I look forward to talking to you later tonight about Sony.
I cannot wait, my friend.
Yep, absolutely. All right, bye.
See you guys.